All right, I screwed up because in this video, I didn't give you those 3 ways that you can use this setup to improve your workflow. I want to make good on that promise. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the setup. I'm going to show you all the equipment that I purchased. There will be links in the description below so that if you want to build something like this for yourself, you'll know exactly what equipment you need. And I'm also going to break down the 3 ways that this setup can help you improve your workflow. Alright, so this video was inspired by Caleb from DSLR Video Shooter. He also made a video on this which inspired me to create this setup. I'm going to show you how I set this up so that you can decide for yourself which one's going to work best for you. The first piece of equipment is this dual monitor stand, and it's extra tall so that you can actually set this up the way that you see here. It's actually able to reach above the monitors that are already on the desk. And the cool thing with this setup is they already have cable management built right into it, so you don't have to have wires and stuff like that all over the place. You can modify this setup, and the 3 things that you're looking for here to improve your workflow is a spot for a microphone, a light, and a professional camera or a cell phone, even on a stand if you want to. The benefit with this setup is all these arms are flexible and you can reposition them however you want. Next up, we've got this flexible microphone arm. You can adjust it, you can raise the height, you can move it around. And you can put it in a fixed position so that it's just set up and you never really need to adjust it. And the other thing is, if you've got like a Blue Yeti or some other microphone that's just laying around, you can put that on here with the attachment and get it off your desktop to free up space. I just had this Rode Video Micro laying around in a drawer not being used, and so that's why I put it on here. And you just run the cable up with an extension cable all the way through the built-in cable management system straight into the laptop. And the benefit to that for your workflow is that you're going to be able to record straight into the computer. You can record voiceovers in your video editing software. You can use it for Zoom calls and conferencing. You never have to worry about it. And it's just up off the desk, so it frees up space. The next thing you want to consider is your lighting solution. I've got an LED light here, and it came with the remote, so you can just turn this on and off and adjust the brightness. And this is really going to help you with the quality of your Zoom calls if you're using a web camera. This can really improve the visual quality of your videos. And once it's in a fixed position, you're happy with the look, you never have to adjust it again. You can just use the remote to adjust the brightness. Now this one in particular comes with the soft cloth that goes over the front of the light, and I'm going to show you that in a sec. I just wanted to make sure you knew I'm using a softbox on here that I purchased separately and then modified to attach, but you don't need to do that. You can just use this soft cloth that comes with it. And the one that's available that I could find on Amazon is actually a rectangular light, but it's the same brand and they both come with the remote. And this is the key thing when it comes to being able to adjust the light. Most lights controls are on the back side, and depending on your setup like this, I don't want to have to try to reach in behind the light in order to control it. So the remote is key, and it's very quick to make adjustments on the fly, even during a Zoom call. So this is what the light looks like without the softbox on it. I'm just going to take this off. So this cloth would come with it, and keep in mind, I don't think you can find the square one, but there is a rectangular one available on Amazon. Again, there'll be a link in the description below. So this cloth goes over the front. So you can see on the end of this arm, there is this plate, and usually this is where the Visa arm goes that attaches to your monitor. So I've actually modified this. There was already a 1/4-inch screw on the end of this, and I just screwed in this little ball head so that I could actually adjust it, and I didn't have to make any other modifications. The next piece of equipment for this setup is a 3rd arm. This particular setup doesn't come with a 3rd arm. You need to purchase that separately if you want to set yours up just like this. And the benefit is you can mount a professional DSLR camera here and use a ball head that's got a quick release plate so that you're not trying to thread the camera onto a 1/4-inch screw, which is never a good idea. You could miss misthreaded and ruin the threads on your camera. So I definitely recommend a ball head so that you can quickly attach the plate to the camera and then just put the camera down on here. And so I just use the 3/8 thread on the bottom of this ball head and I mount this on here. Once you've got this mounted on here, you actually never really need to remove it. You can just leave it on there. So this is pretty cool because it'll give you another camera angle you can use in your home studio that's fully adjustable. The other thing that's really cool about this setup is the USB cable that's running straight into the laptop. I can go from the DSLR camera to actually record video files straight into the computer, which means you don't have to use any memory cards. It just transfers the file straight on there. So it depends on what camera you have. I'm using a Panasonic GH5. So the last thing that's really cool about this setup is you could actually have your pro DSLR camera as a web camera, and that means you're gonna get the best possible quality for live streams like Facebook Live or YouTube Live, anything that you want to do live. That's pretty cool being able to do that. You will need an extra accessory. I don't have it yet and I haven't tested it out. A popular one is called CamLink. You can check that out. As always, I want to thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you do it. Smash that thumbs up button. We're almost at 100 subscribers when I put this video out. I just want to say thank you so much to all the people that subscribe to this channel, and I really do appreciate all the feedback and support and the community that's building here. And so I just want to say thank you again, and I can't wait to see you creating a big impact with your videos.